card ladder.
The eighth and final factor in Dr. Mueller's article notes that anticipation fuels collectors. I think she saved this one for last for good reason. She explains that the anticipation for acquiring an item is when the brain's pleasure center burns most brightly. She concludes that this helps explain why collecting transcends a mere pastime and becomes a passion. It gives sufficient pleasure such that the participant wants to continue it more and more vigorously. Kristina, talk about the anticipation phase of sports card collecting. Is it as powerful as Dr. Mueller suggests?
Definitely. I think we've all talked about this on this show as well. Like, the best time when you're collecting a card is like right before it hits your mailbox, because like you have the anticipation of you're searching for something, and then you have the anticipation of like, is that offer going to be accepted? Can I make this deal happen? Like, am I going to win this auction? And then it's the anticipation of, I hope it doesn't get lost in the mail, and I hope it arrives on time. And what do you mean it's going to be here by 8 p.m.? You said it was going to be here by 12 p.m. And then you have it in hand finally, and it's like, that's amazing, but what's next?
Well, see, and that what's next is what Dr. Mueller is getting at.
Right.
She's saying that's how it goes from pastime to passion, is
right.
Because you want to recreate and re-experience that anticipation all over again once it's passed.
Okay, that sounds more like an addiction. You're chasing the dragon. That's exactly the phrase.
I see the parallels big time there. Now, Kristina talked about mail day, and I'm glad you did, because that dovetails for the question to Josh.
You're welcome.
Because on a recent episode of The Crossover, after getting a question on a similar topic, Josh and I decided that seeing a card that we are hunting pop up on eBay is probably more thrilling than getting a big mail day. So Josh, do you think that, like Dr. Mueller suggests, it is the thrill of anticipation that can transform collecting from pastime to passion?
Yeah, that moment for sure is my favorite. And that moment like completely describes the anticipation of everything that's going to come up until the mail day, and you know, adding it to the collection and stowing it away or sending it off to the bank or whatever. So that one moment that you described is like the beginning of that journey, where it's like, oh, there it is on eBay. And I joked on The Crossover that once I see it, it's like time to block out everything. Let me go to my safe space in my office, get my phone out, you know, crack the knuckles, get ready to go. This is gonna be a long one.
So true. So true.